Alright everyone, how's it going out there? I want to thank you very much for stopping by already. We're going to go ahead and pick up this match request that has been put out by a gentleman. Let me go ahead and bring up his name right here for everyone. This was put out by Grinning_Caterpillar. The Grinning Caterpillar put in this match, and I'll read it one more time for everyone. Excellent, well-coordinated comeback, frustration, bickering, love, carry Brisleback, and an excellent Magnus RPs. So, and excellent Magnus RPs, and that is a brewing for some good team fights. So, let's go ahead. We'll get the replay downloaded here. So, Grinning Caterpillar. Well, unfortunately, I don't see anyone in the match named Grinning Caterpillar. Let me make sure this is the right game. 672. Yep, it is. It's definitely the right game. So it's okay. It doesn't mean I get the chance to be very biased towards the submitter, but it's all right. It'll be more fair for everyone then. Go ahead and watch that replay. We'll get things started here. This will be an all-pick match, so no drafting theory crafting needed, which I'm okay with. You know, sometimes it's hard to predict how these more pub-style games are going to pick, and you kind of have to bullshit around until you get the right one, just to be frank. We'll go ahead and try to read through some of these players here while they're finishing connecting. A-Bull, Demolition Panda, we have Wreck, Bleachy the Law, and he's going against Ragnar Lothbrok, Battle Pope, Ghost, Nox Villain, and Cronus. Good to have these schmucks here ready to play. And don't be fooled, even though the drafting screen is here. I'm sure you're well aware if you've watched a replay ever in your life that this always pops up, and nothing too fancy while the players pick out their heroes. First pick up right away is the Magnus, or was it a Magnus random? Let's see here. Oh, I can't tell. Maybe if I look at the combat log. Nope, that does nothing. Alright, well, we'll just assume that it could have possibly been a random. We'll see based on his gold at start, but he is one of the highlighting points of this replay. A lot of big Magnus RPs, happy to see it. And VS as well, so we got a lot of team fight and team setup already happening right here. But this is the deal with AP when you play any match. People like to wait as long as possible before they get their pick. Some players even waiting till after the creep spawns just to snag their hero to make sure the enemy team doesn't have any sort of advantage, whether it be a sentry or whatever. So they are finally going to get the pick up here. Let's go ahead and switch this over now to your free camera. Typically something you don't deal with in a live cast, obviously. We'll minimize it right down and we'll let the games begin. Apologies here. I still have some configurations from actually playing the game, so I'm going to slow down this pretty low there to make sure you guys get this sexual pan action happening here with the camera. And everyone loves that. As players load in, we'll slowly just try to trickle through some of these introductions as now they are picking out their heroes. We do have Magnus boldly heading to that mid lane. He's playing. Wreck is playing Magnus, however. In your blue role, we have A-Bull. He's playing Weaver. We will most likely see him go to your safe lane. It looks like he's going to be accompanied possibly with Bleachy, who's your vengeful spirit. You know, probably going to hang nearby, throw out the Wave of Terror, a stun if needed, but I know I'm like a pair. You know, I repeat this every time I say it. Don't like VS too much as a support. It's hard to really get your, to your potential until you get a lot more levels. Sure, you get a nice, swap at level 6, but it's so insignificant range that it's not going to help you out at all. It's better when you get that longer range swap to work with so you can really isolate the enemy teammate. But, she's here available, and it's always good to have a stun. You see Weaver is going to be heading that bottom lane. Meanwhile, top, Demolition Panda's picking up the Nyx Assassin, playing it, that IX Spike style in the off lane. And right behind him, you can see his fellow bug crawly friend, played by the Law, Sand King. So a dual melee, lane. with dual disable. They are going to be going against Ghost on the Bristleback here. We actually have no audio. That's why I feel like it's been so quiet. We're going to turn that up a little bit. There we go. Yeah. All right. We're rusty, but, you know, it's the first one of the day. Ghost has showed up on the Bristleback, already throwing out the early quills in his lane. Far behind him is Battle Pope on the Lich. He does have Sacrifice again. Maybe he's waiting to use it from afar. Remember, you can deny the enemy team the XP still if you do it far enough away from them. Plus, now you get bonus XP and all that good stuff. Meanwhile, mid lane, it's actually a sniper on Knoxville. And, oh, man, he is being an early pest. Pecking away there at the Magnus in the mid lane. He's not going to be too happy about it, but typically Sniper isn't picked up too often as a reliable carry, but we're actually going to see him mid. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Bleachy throwing out a magic missile early on Chromus, who is playing your Tusk. Tusk, another hero we never get to see very often, but this is AP, and this is more of a pub level kind of game style. I mean, no disrespect to the submitter if he is actually a real solid player, but we'll find out shortly, I'm sure. And accompanying him is Ragnar, who is playing your bounty hunter with a fantastic max.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Looking over the last hit denies already. I know it's very early, but Magnus, you know, is matching up still with the sniper. He, you know, does have an advantage of the range and the should be able to get some of these creep hits easier than Magnus, but Magnus is forced to take that harassment. He knows he's going to be taking it because he's got that stat shield handy to avoid a little bit of punishment. But what I was going to say and go more into about Sniper being your kind of reliable late game in any sort of sense is that he needs certain items to even be able to survive or get away from trouble. He has no escape mechanism. He's going to need to get a Shadow Blade if he wants to think about getting out anywhere, unless you want to get fancy, maybe pick up a Yule's for spammage, but he's not going Shrapnel, which I think is a phenomenal skill. It'll put out extra harassment here. You don't need the extra range if you're doing okay, especially earlier in the game. It's not like Magnus is going to be really contesting too much, so maybe consider sacrificing the extra range for the Shrapnel, building out the extra damage, maybe already laying early harassment on the tower, plus the slow rather, is very, very nice. Tusk, laying it on thick here, chopping at the beetle, pushing him back. He pops the wand, he eats a Sakuchi here. He's really low, he's got to be careful. Will he pursue for this? He's got another Geminite. Ooh, pretty low, but does not matter. Let's talk about a moment Bounty Hunter here. Dyer picking up the Bounty Hunter, which is always a great pickup. You're always happy when someone wants to play Bounty Hunter on your team, if it's, kind of a pub play. He's got that track. It's going to bring in a lot of extra cold for his allies. It's going to allow for Magnus to hopefully get that blink a lot quicker, get the initiate, and then more importantly, Weaver will want to get all the gold he can. We'll see if he tries to go for that optimal first Lincoln's pickup. It will help going against this team. If Lich does make the mistake, maybe throwing it out on Weaver, he'll totally sacrifice his ult. But it should be pretty easy street here for your top Dire lane. Bristleback is a nice tanky man. He likes to lay out some harassment with the spines, and plus, I'm always happy when they pick up the nasal goo early. It should be a given, but that slow is so good. Plus a little bit of bonus minus armor. Maybe we consider the thought that Sniper maybe gets a Desolator at some point. They stack up that minus armor even further, throwing a medallion, and well, you got the formula for a Reckoning there. Ghost though, ooh, Burrow Strike does not catch on him, and Ghost is able to walk away. Sniper heading to the top, eats a magic missile. Here comes a set of disables here. Skewer back. There it is. Now Sniper eating a bit of right-click damage here. He's trying to run up the hill and get away. Will he be able to? It's going to take about a few more attacks. Nice salve, but it will not matter. The shockwave takes him down plenty, and there's your first blood. It will go over to the BS on Bleachy. Magnus eating a bit of harassment. Snowball to the butt, but Cronus will not have enough to offer. Ooh, psyching out with the missile, deciding not to pull the trigger. So, unfortunately, Sniper getting caught out. Nice rotation there by the Vengeful Spirit, and with that momentum, they get the first blood. Meanwhile, Weaver's just going to kind of sit it out here in the bottom lane, playing very patiently, picking his last hits, building up the gold as much as possible. He needs a lot more time before he can really be a factor. I mean, you also need to consider you need to get that level 6 so that when you try to make a play happen, you do have an emergency, eject button with the time lapse. Now, the Law eating up a Nova. The spines are already stacking, but Bristle does have very low mana. No sort of magic wand to get any more regen back. He's kind of holding it on pretty strong here. I don't know if he's going to go for an early Vanguard. Maybe something to bring in a little more mana. We'll see. Drums is a possibility. Now, look at this. Vengeful Spirit's hiking at mid lane, hanging out with the Magnus. You know, they feel pretty good with this. Oh, here we go. They make something happen. Can they get him twice? Nice RP. Happy to be level 6. Shoves him right back. They should get him here. A few more right clicks, and Sniper falls again. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Sniper is not always the best choice. It's just so hard when you can't really get away. Not until you get that Shadow Blade or something to get you out of that jam. You need to be very, very safe, or have the buddy-buddy system going so you can have someone to help you out. But once something like that happens, you're not getting away. You don't even have the shrapnel to slow him down. It's just real unfortunate.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nick's holding strong. He's going to be persistent in this lane. He might wait it out till he's level 6 and can use that Vendetta to make something happen. And well, we can just call this Radiant team level 6. You got the RP, the swap. Every single person has a nice and very important ultimate to just take their team fight to the next level. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Dire, they're getting a little tired of this Weaver being able to Sakuchi about. They pull out a Sentry Ward right here. Tusk, hanging front right here, has to get any sort of reliable farm. He's been having a pretty tough time here in your bottom lane. He's 3 and 4 on CS, but as you check here in the top lane, Bleachy and Magnus show right back up. Magnus, does he have an RP? Nope, he's got 40 more seconds, but he will not need it as they rip apart the Lich. He's taken right apart unmercifully. VS is already looking for more blood. Bristle is by the tower. He has relatively low mana, so he does have to be pretty careful there. Demolition Panda hanging back, still wants that 6. He's only level 5. It's always handy though to have that Impale ready to go. He is also not doing the Mana Bird. He's going with Spike Carapace. He's going to play a lot more defensively. He felt like the lane was going to be very aggressive against him, so smart maneuver there, getting the Carapace. Tusk in the meantime pulling the creeps over here on its own side, getting caught out. He's going to need a lot more going for him to begin to be a factor. Meanwhile, top lane, Radiant feeling pretty confident. They're going ahead, and they're making a push happen on this top tier 1. They want to make it. The fortifications laid out as the Dire possibly looking to defend. We got Brisleback stepping in and right back out, stepping in and right back out. He's moving back down the lane, and unfortunately the Radiant team end up getting your tier 1 tower. Bottom lane, Bounty Hunter, another one of those heroes, happy to be level 6 now. He's got the track now. Whatever they get, it's going to mean that much more to him. If they can manage to get the Weaver, not only will they take down, you know, a true core of this Radiant team, they can also begin to build in that track gold. Earn picked up there by the Sand King. We'll take a moment to look over some of these items while the game has gone to a bit of a lull. They are trying to chase out the Weaver, but the Sentry's already too far behind. Sniper steps in. Can't really do too much. They do have the track on him, though, so they see him. He's got low mana, but that Weaver is just too elusive, and he gets away. Meanwhile, Nick steps in. He's going to try to scout it out. Still no Vendetta available. Your Dire team are already heading out of the jungle. And Sand King is on his own little expedition up here, hunting things away. But they're pulling mid here. Vengeful Spirit still not level 6 to help out. Burrow Strike to get away. Oh no, he flubs there. That's a big womp womp. Oh no. He's got to run. The snowball's coming. But he gets lucky on that one. They're unable to coordinate and get together. Now Magnus, no mana to skewer. RP's unfortunately by himself, and now he's eating way too much damage. Nice save with the new level 6 swap right there by VS. And they get him out of any sort of trouble. Now Sniper steps in. Does he have that ultimate? He does, but he's got to get it on him. Desperately going ahead. He's got it. But the earn, the big save of Sand King. Unfortunately, Sniper, maybe if he pulled the trigger on his ultimate one shot earlier, he might have been able to make it happen. But because of the stutter step, because of the late ultimate, Sand King was able to earn up and get just enough life to survive. And man, Dire team are just so close, yet so far from getting their first kill. It's 3-0 for your Radiant team right now. A Bull steps back from the top. Bristle's like, I gotta get this farm. I gotta build up. I gotta be strong for my team. They're gonna expect me to perform in this. Alright, I gotta get enough survivability so when I can step in there, I can start spamming out the quills and, really ripping apart these lower life. Like Weaver, 663, he can be taken about by the quills so quick, you won't even know what's happening right there. Also, Vengeful Spirit, a good candidate. On a Purley pickoff. Ooh, Ghost tries to catch the time lapse. Shoots him right back. This goo is already on him. That goo is pretty slow there. It's only level 1, but it slows a lot. Sakuchi, he's flirting. He's flirting here with the idea of fighting. Oh, because here comes Sand King stepping in. He's got everything ready to go. Still no epicenter just yet, but with the help of one of these kills, he will have it. That'd be pretty nice. Alright, mid lane, we have a bit of aggression here. Dire, they're all hanging nearby. That's because Sniper has his DD. He's ready to make a fight happen. Nyx bulldogging his way right through. No ward to see him. Magnus knows it's there. Skewer right back. Big hit with the Vendetta. DD's going to help also. That's a 2-man takedown. A 2-for-0. As your Radiant team run right ahead to 5-0 at 11 minutes in. Let's go ahead and take this moment to look over the XP. You can see, obviously, both are going to be in favor of your Radiant team. About 2,500, 11 minutes in is not too shabby. And they want to go ahead and build on this even further. They're feeling a little bit of a fight here. They want to make something happen. Magnus does has his RP. Tusk not even level 6 yet. He's still level 5. You know, very crippled so far, but they're going to try to get back in it. They do have Bounty Hunter, but no mana. Now enough to get out of track, but nothing else to offer. It's not going to be a smart fight to take if he can't even get off, you know, his Shuriken or be able to get away from any impending danger. Uh-oh, here we go. Tusk. Skew does miss, though. Magnus with a bit of a misplay. Big snowball to come in. They're slapping him down, and ooh, nice RP. Swap away. I don't know what's happening. Just a bit of a misplay there now. Vengeful trying to run. Bleachy taken down from the top of the hill. The rest of the Radiant team were not there to really make it happen. And Dire end up pulling it around. Whoa. It would appear that the Law got briefly stuck there in the ice wall and did Burrow Strike regardless. Dire now happy to take in what they can get. They finally get on the board now. Their score is 5-2 as the rest of the Radiant squander themselves down to the mid lane. Look at that. It is going to be an early Lincoln Sphere on your Weaver, and I do believe this is the smartest way to do it. It's always safe to be able to survive and be a part of the fight a lot longer than, you know, getting caught out right away and locked down. I like the Lincoln's pickup. Always a fan. Mid lane, Demolition Panda pelting away on the tower. Tusk is nearby, but he has no mana. He wants help from the rest of his team. Lich is nearby. He does have his ultimate now. So we're expecting a lot of big fights here. You got the Lich ult going out in addition to the RP and the epicenter. It's all big. It's all going to be about Radiant. If they can really get the Wombo combo going, the Dire are really not going to have any sort of chance. But if you can't get everyone and you leave Sniper on the outside and he manages to build in a lot of extra farm, he can be trouble. And I've seen it before. I think it was the other day I watched a Sniper. He was just terrific. My God, he's hideous. Here we go. Swap, Vengeful, trying to get away here. They're on the back pedal, but the nice Lich ult is going to bounce only twice. Magnus tries to skewer that guy away, but will have to sacrifice himself. And Battle Pope, with the help of his two colleagues, allow Bounty Hunter to get the pick off. Now they want more. Bleachy tracked up. This is going to be a lot of extra gold. Oh no! Impale from behind. Demolition Panda manages to take out the Tusk now. They kind of want Bounty Hunter, but they can't get him. Win walks away, and it's still outnumbered as Nyx is taken right apart. So Radiant team with their big early momentum getting put back right now. Dire team are catching them on a lot of these misplays, and they're bringing the fight right back to them. It's 7-5. A Bull and the Law flirting around here in the mid. They wouldn't mind getting that extra gold from the tower, but Tusk isn't going to have any of it. Korma steps right in with the TP. Defends it back. Meanwhile, your bottom lane going to be defended out here by your Radiant side. We do have Magnus with the RP ready to go. He does have the skewer. You know, last fight, he kind of skewered early, wasn't able to get the RP off successfully. Really didn't have much, you know, mana to make anything happen. He has a full bottle ready to go this time around, but mid lane, they catch out the Weaver. And I want to go ahead and do you guys a favor so we can see exactly what went wrong there. We're going to flash it back. They lay out the sentry. Nice catch. Big Walrus punch, plus the track. They're going to get him down, and what the heck? He had time lapse, and I thought he had a window there to cast it, but he doesn't use it, and he ends up getting taken down. That's not only taking out your true core in your Radiant team, they build in that extra track gold, and we look over this gold graph, you can see that it's heading right back towards that even mark. Dire team and pulling it back together. Tier 1. Radiant have their eye on it. Nearby, Lich. No ultimate available. Briefly stuns himself. Thank you very much, Carapace. And now Ghost. Moving on in. He's got the Hood of Defiance. He can take some spells. He can take an Epicenter. But can he take the hot mess that Radiant team are ready to lay on him? Vengeful going with the power treads. Wants to get that survivability in case he does make the swap. He doesn't want to be taken apart right away. Weaver trying to dodge around. They catch out one. The Tusk. They'll take him apart. Free kill there for the RP and, you know, the rotation, rather, in the mid lane. Ghost. Still not a lot of mana. Sniper nearby. No one low enough for him to catch out. He does have power treads, but pretty much that's it going for him. Looking at the net worth, it is going to be the Brisleback leading the way with the Bounty Hunter, so Dire do have that going for him. Weaver is right behind him, though. He's got that Lincoln Sphere. He's looking to gild that, you know, ultimate orb going. 1,200 gold towards that. Bottom lane, Nyx and Bounty, they scout each other out, both go invis. They don't really know what's happening here. There is a sentry. Nice catch out with the track. Bounty Hunter. They now know where this Nyx is. He's got to play a lot more careful now. He puts out the ward, but they see it already. They'll be able to counter. They're going to go right for it. Nope. They try to pincer him off. They won't. Here comes Lich. They're going to get that ward. Dire team are just really rolling with it right now. Smart plays. And good wards. Great wards. Good job, Lich. Appears to be the man responsible for that. Already 2 sentries and an observer still in pocket. Meanwhile, top lane, Weaver's still been hanging out up there. He's got 1,500 gold now. Still slowly farming away, but Dire already making rotation in. There we go. Tusk wants it. They can't get it. He's going to make a run. Smart play there. Now, Radiant team, they should be able to push down this mid, make him run back and forth. I like Weaver hanging around the top, leaving Dire with the choice of either defend this mid lane or stop that Weaver. Looks like they're going to go with defend this mid lane, but it's going to be too late. They get the tower. They maybe thought about making a fight. Nope, they could. They're still flirting with the idea. Here we go. Snowball in. Nice burrow strike out. Will be enough. Still gets hit. Goo out. Burrow strike should have been used on the enemy team, but he used it to get away. It did not work out. Vengeful taking out the sniper. Now they're trying to make a run on Magnus. He's taking the long way home as he goes around the north. Meanwhile, Bounty Hunter manages to catch out the Vengeful Spirit. Tusk getting caught out. Weaver shows up, laying out some heavy right clicks there. Now they make a run back. Magnus shows back up from the north. And it's going to be a 2-for-1. There we go. Jump in. Magnus with the blink dagger. Gets the RP, but not enough. And no scooter. Nope, he gets it. He got it, but no, he didn't have the skewer available, but he didn't need it. That's a 3 takedown. 3-for-1, 11 and 7. Radiant now right back in the fight. Here comes Sniper. He's got that ultimate ready. He already has a set of gloves. He's going for Midas. Long shot, not enough to take down the Sand King. He is tracked up, but he will get away. Oh man, Sniper, he's got his ult soon. If he manages to catch out this Sand King, it could be devastating. Where is it? Burrow strike across. Oh no. Sand King. Just not the smartest idea. They scouted out the regen bottom possibly, and he got a little too greedy to go for it and ended up feeding over the free and easy kill. So Dire only come up losing 1 after all that is said and done, but looks like we might have another bit of a fight breaking out here. Demolition Panda already in Vendetta. Weaver moves in. Wow, talk about all the invis we have happening here. They're going to try to take up Sniper right away, and man, that is the biggest con for having a Sniper on your team. They get him right away, and he has nothing he can do about it. Now they want more. They run in. Tusk trying to save him out. Throws out the big Walrus Punch, but now Impale on 2. Demolition Panda trying to run for it. Not able to get away. He gets taken out, but Tusk on the return. Now, Bleachy thinking about making a move in. Weaver, they see him. They have a sentry down. Ghost has got a lot of life and mana. They got to be careful not to eat too many quills. Lich taken right apart. 14-9 Radiant now taking the reins of this game back as they push the bottom lane. They want to take this tier 2. Ghost still nearby. Only Hood and Power Treads to his name, so he's got a little bit of life. But they already go ahead and throw out the Terror Wave. It's going to minus his armor, which is one of the weaknesses of Bristle. If you want to take down a Bristle, maybe bring down his armor a lot. Jump in, skewer back. They're looking for Ghost. Now, the Burrow Strike. They follow it up with the Swarm, but Ghost once more. He's already making a run on Magnus. They don't have enough damage to take him down. He should be taken down. Now they also get the Sand King with the help of the Dust. Meantime, Bristle does manage to get out the Magnus. He's trying to man up here on the Weaver. Weaver is gooed up. He's trying to run, but Weaver's smart. He knows he won't be able to take him down, and already goes on the back pedal. Dire team, get it back a little bit right there. It's 14-11. Let's go ahead. You can see on the gold, still about 4K lead for Radiant team. Nothing too significant at this point. We'll throw up some of the items so you can look over what's been happening here as the fight goes to a bit of silence. We got drums picked up on your Bounty Hunter. I like the choice. Survivability always helps. And a blink completed as well on your Vengeful Spirit. So a nice grab up right there. She's going right for the isolation plays. Swap out, blink away. And thank you very much, 6.79, for allowing both Vengeful Spirit and Pudge the ability to use the Blink Dagger. They catch Weaver from behind. Weaver's got to run here. He does have time lapse, but it's got 5 more seconds. He's dusted. They see him. Ooh, snipe. He might be forced to pull the trigger. He is scouted out with the track. But now it's too late. He can't time lapse now. He'll only put himself in more of a jam. Now Ghost wants to make a go on Vengeful. There we go, big Lich Shell. This is, ooh, bounces to the Weaver. Oh, he's so low now, Ghost. His time lapse is back, but he's still low life. They take out the Lich now. Ghost wants the Law. The Law, gooed up. One more attack will take him down. He's got it. Dire team trying to make a run back. They see the Weaver. Oh, if they got the track, it would have been so nice. Meanwhile, Nyx and Magnus, they're running on Sniper, and they take him right apart. 4 staff completed on Nyx. The push wasn't necessary. Now they're going to run into the other two. They throw down a nice sentry. They're going to catch him out. Impale does whiff, though. Oh, unfortunately, Demolition Panda doesn't catch him out with the Impale. As Bounty Hunter will get away. Ghost goes the south route, right back, and TP's home top. So, Sage picked up by Bristleback. Are we possibly going to see a Heaven's Halberd here and use it on that Weaver? Reducing him to pretty much a little bit of a squishy bug. He's got that Lincoln's completed. Relatively good time. Dust's already ready to go as well, but he's got to be careful. Sentry right here, scouting him out in case Dire want to rotate there. Tusk on the way. He's got Dust of his own, ready to go. Well, Radiant here mid. Remember, we still have a Roche on the side lanes, ready to duke it out here. Whatever team wants to take that delicious Aegis. So split push here. 3 mid, 2 bottom for your Radiant team. Bounty Hunter looking to scout it out. Has to be careful. Sentries are on the Nyx. He throws 1 down. Very important that when you play these very, assassin type invis heroes, you want to be clicking on your enemy team to see who has the reveal. Don't want to have a misplay and feed away a free kill. The Law playing a little safe here. He doesn't have a Blink Dagger himself yet. Still got a ways to go before he can even think about that. Nope, 1,400 gold. He's pretty close, actually. Catch out on Weaver. Coming in from the sides, the Dire team. Bounty Hunter right there. He can throw out the track on the Nyx if they want to scout him out. He's going to play it very safe, though. Meanwhile, mid lane Sniper has got to get that farm. He still doesn't even have that Midas yet. He is very crippled this game. Goo out on the Nyx. The track's on him. He can't use the Vendetta to get away, but he runs in with the Dust. Now, nice 3-man RP. Skewer back. Battle Pope's got to run, but that's a huge 3-man setup. Oh, man, the Wombo. Ghost on the run. They're trying to make it a 4. That's 4. Sniper, the only one who lives because he was trying to farm out mid lane, trying to snipe one off. Hits it on the Nyx, but will not get him. Great Wombo combo play there by the Radiant team. Let's go ahead and take advantage of this replay and run it back in slow motion. Mid lane, as you can see, the Dire team converging awfully close. Nice 3-man RP. Magnus going to make the run around. He's going to skewer him back. It's going out. Weaver steps in as well. 3-man Impale with the Shockwave. Epicenter going off. Another Burrow Strike to get the Tusk running in. Ghost, he's tanky. He's going to try to get away, but he will not be successful as the swap pulls him right back. But the help of the Quills catches out the Sand King on the side, who has taken a lot of Quill damage. Stun will complete it, and we'll go ahead and roll right back to your normal speed replay. Oh no, Sniper, you're going to get caught out here. Magnus sees him. Are the rest of the Radiant going to converge? Blink ahead. Sniper's trying to get away. He doesn't have anything but a pair of shoes. Please don't hurt me, you big ugly son of a bitch. He gets up the hill and gets away.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Abel already 1,400 gold towards his next prospective item. Possibly a Stygian, or rather a Desolator. Demolition Pin is pretty low here. He does have a Force Staff to get away from any impending doom. He uses it, skips right on out of there. Tusk shows back up in the bottom lane, but only really phase boots on hand. He's got a lot of work to go to get anything going for him. Your gold graph shows that the Radiant have taken control once again. They're moving it even higher there. As you can see, nearly 7k gold lead for your Radiant team, but Dire, you know, they still have a lot going for them. They're going to need a lot more kills, though. They're going to need a lot more track gold. They need Sniper to even be any sort of factor. They can't put all their eggs in like a bounty hunter basket. It's not going to work. They need Sniper to build in that farm and get as quick as possible. Bounty hunter does have a mithril hammer. Wouldn't be surprised if he turns that right into a BKB, which is going to be very much necessary against this, you know, combo style Radiant squad. He's caught out. Better be careful there. Track will fly. They catch it on VES. They do have sentries of their own. They see bounty hunter running in. They have a dust. They could pop it here and catch him, but they won't. He runs away. Lincoln's is popped after the shurikens thrown from downtown. Ghost does complete that Heaven's Halberd. Expect him to use that very frequently on the Weaver. Alright. Abel's got to be careful here. Look at this. Nice perspective. Vision put out there. The support's doing a great job holding those sentries. They don't want to get caught off anywhere, and they want Weaver to feel confident moving on his own and getting caught out by a sentry and allowing Dire to get the pick off. They would desperately need this game. Meanwhile, Kronos in your jungle is farming away. He's got to build a little bit more of a base of items to really, you know, donate a lot of help to the rest of his team. Pretty much the story right now for your Dire squad is they all are in the jungle trying to farm anything they can, frantically getting any sort of farm. While bottom, Radiant are slowly starting to gather. Looks like Radiant team might consider committing to a push here. I'm looking over some of them. I'm seeing some without TPs though, and this is a little disconcerting as your Dire team already in the mid going for the tier 2 themselves. So Radiant are going to have to think about this a little bit. Not all of them have TPs. Are they going to commit for a full push here? Are they going to go against the Bristle and Lich? Well, they definitely have more manpower here with 4 heroes. They're already laying out, but the Dire do have TPs. They're going to try to make something happen. There's a blink away. Magnus actually not wanting to move in. Now he doesn't have a blink to get in there for the RP. Dire trying to take advantage of this. They move. They're going on Weaver. Nice dust flight. Pulls the time lapse. Here we go. They're trying to get Tusk. Nice Lich ult. It's bouncing around here. Oh, nice catch with the 2. Good luck there. Gets him on both. Ghost finishes off. That's 2 down now for the Radiant team. Now they're on the runs. Sand King, he doesn't have, oh, he does have the blink, but he's eating damage now. Magnus jumps ahead, he wants that Lich, but the Quills of Ghosts are going to do big. Nothing! Thank you very much, Hooded Defiance. That epicenter is not going to be doing too much. Now Sniper steps in, he's trying to pelt out with a little bit of damage, because he pretty much has none. Now, the Dire team managed to take down 4, and they get a little bit of track gold as well. Nice breath of fresh air for him. Uh-oh, Sand King goes up the hill. The Quill's not quite close enough. He's got to run for it. He does have a TP. He should be able to get away from here, and does so. Meanwhile, you can tell Gold Graph slowly dipping back. Dire team end up getting that one. And I do have to give props out there to the Caterpillar for submitting this. This game is actually turning out to be quite pleasant. This is a nice Dota game we got going here. Chrome on the Tusk, picks up the DD, but mid lane, however, Bounty Hunter gets caught out. That was unfortunate. Bounty Hunter, a little too far in behind enemy lines, gets caught out. They feed over the free kill. It's 24-18.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
A lot of people from the chat are asking, what is this Sniper building into? Well, it would appear he's actually going to go for a Maelstrom, which
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Which I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Maelstrom's always a nice damaging item, and it will give him the bonus agility and attack speed, but the damage is not quite reliable. You are sacrificing a bit of prayer over to the RNG god to hope that your chain lightning will trigger I mean, I guess it will help thwart any sort of, pushing momentum the Radiant team brings forward, but it's not going to help you out when you get swapped or stunned or EPI'd or RP'd. You are going to be pretty much, the sacrificial lamb of your team. So we'll see. It's a bit of a gamble play here for the sniper to pick up the Maelstrom, but he's got it. We'll see if maybe they can make something happen with it. Ghost doesn't have much mana, and he's already heading towards this top lane. And Sniper can benefit from Maelstrom if he does go for the straight glass cannon build, building more attack speed, more damage. Bit of that pubby style. But like I said before, playing it is a gamble. I mean, I guess he doesn't even want to think about doing the Shadow Blade. He's well aware that this Radiant team have been very proficient with holding the dust, having the sentries available. Sentries acquired on Demolition Panda right now. Look at all those blinks. Blinks acquired. Uh-oh, here we go. Top lane, a catch out here on Sniper, and that's what I'm talking about. Ripped right apart, no chance whatsoever getting out of that alive. Now they're trying to turn it back. Battle Pope with the long ball. Ult will only catch on Weaver. Good split up by your Radiant team, but the Law getting caught out here. He's tracked up. They want him. They want the blood. Nice snowball in from Tusk. That's something we don't get to see very often. Now the turn back. Stun on 3, but he's using it defensively, and he's on the run. Weaver shows up, however. Dire team, they're focused right now. They're going right for the Magnus. They got 2 on him right now, and they also have to feed over the Lich. It's a 2 for 2 right here. Tusk running to the north. Meanwhile, on the south, Bounty Hunter on the run. Radiant moving ahead. Nice 4-staff push. Impale will land. They get him. Now Ghost shows up. He's got the quills. He's trying to stack them, but he doesn't have too much mana. He might be forced to pull back. Ooh, Bounty Hunter, can you help him here? Throws out the Shuriken, but nothing else to offer. Ooh, the Impale almost catches on the Bounty Hunter as well. Ghost soaking up nice amounts of damage. He has that Reaver. Lots of HP. The quills are beginning to stack here. Ooh, he's got to run. Can they get him here? Man, that boy can take a punch. He can take a nice punch to the face and get away from it. Good job on Ghost to get back right there. The Radiant team, they can't commit too much to that, and they're a little upset by that. The Law, Gate, Sniper, as I said, he just got caught out. Couldn't do anything, but here we go. This is what Maelstrom's good for. It's like the weed whacker of the team. Chopping down those weeds, coming into the base. And I'll do what I can to get the farm, I guess. While Demolition, just getting a little bit of farm himself. Got that ultimate orb. Is he deciding to build that forward more into a sheepstick? Maybe building that lockdown? Let's see. Ghost, however, happy to not feed over the kill there at the end. Looking to build straight into that heart. Do more with what he's been doing. Oh, Tusk steps in. Time lapse to save himself from the big Walrus Punch. Ult flies out, but the Lincoln stops it. Once again, Sniper unable to make something happen. Whoops, wrong button there. Law taken right apart with the bonus of the track gold. Now your Dire team are pulling it back again. One more time. Back and forth we go. 27-21 your score. If we do look at the gold graph, it's about 5K, which is nothing too significant at this point in the game. And look at that. Bounty Hunter did not go BKB. He actually went Stygian. So he wants to build on that minus armor with the goo. And let's see. Did anyone get a medallion? That'd be a nice pickup, right? Dire? Nope, no medallion. Man. Lich is smart, though. He's going for the mechanism instead, but maybe someone else can just kind of pick up a medallion. Maybe Tusk. He's not, however. Oh, here we go. Wallace punch. They catch out Nyx, but he's taken right apart right there. Ghost once more. He throws out the goo. He's going for the Weaver. Weaver forces Sakuchi away. RP is available on your Magnus, and he does have time lapse. Nice bouncing there. Wow, Nox Villain manages to pelt down too. His first significant donation to the team. Woo! He gets taken apart by the Swarm, however, and he's not going to live.
God! No! God, please, no!
Uh-oh. Magnus catches on too. Big epicenter as well, but it's not quite enough to take him out. They don't have the vision to see Bounty Hunter as he does get away, so unfortunately the Wombo combo is just short of getting the job done. Ghost has got so much life, already stacking the quills. Big Walrus Punch. Skewer back on 2. They want to take down the Tusk. Can they get him the quills? One more will do it. He gets him. Ghost doing a great job, manning up with the Bristleback. Meanwhile, in the back pedal, A-Bull finishes off the Tusk. Oh, big Burrow strike in. Catches on the 2. Ghost forced to run. Shades of familiar times here. Ghost trying to run away. Very low life, 60. Weaver is on the assault. They're trying to get him here. Swarm flies out, will not catch. Oh, it does get there at the end. He's trying to run right now. Will he get him? One more auto attack will do it. From long downtown, he gets him. They even had the law there as security. Meanwhile, Nox Villain actually picks up a second item. He's got that Yasha, a little bit more reliable damage, the extra move speed, and of course, sweet delicious attack speed. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! There's more of them! Taken right apart. Man, can we just do a bit of a back play right there and just really go inside the mind of one sniper? All right, mid lane. I'm gonna get this, guys. Here we go. Going mid lane. Free kill here on Weaver. Haha. What's up, Weaver? Oh shit, he's Sakuchi'd. Oh no, 2 blinking. Stun, burrow strike, ripped right apart, and my life is terribly miserable. Sniper ripped right apart. Free feed over there as the Radiant team begin to push in your mid lane and go for the tier 2. Sand King, no epicenter. Blink is available. Move in with the swap. Trying to man up here in Battle Pope. A-Bull with the damage. They get him down right away. He's got that one Mithril Hammer. He is building that Desolator. But already he's doing a great job putting out the damage. Tier 2 acquired.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Building back towards that 5k gold lead. XP heavily more in their favor. Some of the Radiant, though, don't want to commit to the push. Weaver heading back. They could take this moment to head back and maybe begin to do the Roche, but I guess they don't feel that confident yet in their full damage. They have the team potential in the big team fight, but they don't quite have enough hardcore damage. Now they do with the Weaver and the Desolator. Maybe if one of them picks up the medallion, Vengeful Series maybe gets a medallion, goes along with the Vengeance, or sorry, not with the Wave of Terror, rather. That's a lot of Mice armor. You can take apart that Roche mighty quick. Meanwhile, Demolition Panda, unfortunately, oh! Nice Force Staff down the hill and gets away. Oh, God! Caught out there with the Tusk. Nice quick snag, gets him right away.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Good step in. By the Tusk, gets him. Meanwhile, top lane, the rest of the Radiant team pushing out the top lane here. Creeps begin to trickle in. Are they going to be able to break the hill? Vengeful does have the ult ready and the blink if he wants to try to isolate one. He's looking to build towards that Agnum Scepter. He wants to swap, rather. Very often. Bounty Hunter. Hanging by here in the base, not throwing out the track just yet. Tusk, gotta be careful here. Eat some auto attacks. Oh, nice skewer catch back by Wreck. They get down the stun and they quickly take him apart. The Lich flies. The ult gets on a couple. Bleachy pretty low. Forced to run away. Ghost now going to town. He's got the haste. He's got to run around. He's got the heart. He's going to go ahead, lay out the quills, and start pelting away. He has his eyes set on this Weaver. The running back. Sniper from downtown catches on the Vengeful and takes him apart. Now Sound King trying to run away. Goo is laying out there. Ghost helps put him down. Now Weaver. Oh, Weaver, a little greedy here. He wants that leech, but he doesn't get him. He's going to feed away this kill. The track is taken off. And they can't see him, but Quill starting to stack up. Goo slowing him. Nice snipe. The track is there, actually. Catches him with the Goo. Oh, this is bad. Oh, there we go. Goo from downtown. One more auto attack should do it. They're on the hunt. They want to get him. They got him.
We did it! Yay!
Ghost happy to get it. And that's one of the things why Bristle's mighty fine against the Weaver, who typically gets a Lincoln Sphere. That Goo takes out the Lincoln Sphere, and it costs him next to nothing. Only 30 mana and about a 1.5 second cooldown. And you got Lincoln's taken down right away. They're ready to take the push the hill here. They're going for the tier 3 on their own. They got the time. Weaver's down for a long time here, and that's pretty much the Radiant's late game, their true core. They're trying to swap back. Magnus moving in. Bit of a misplay. They skewer back one. He's still holding that RP there, which is smart. Impale will not catch. Force Staff in. The way... Oh, man, this is unfortunate for your Radiant team. They're just falling right apart. Now they don't have the vision. They don't catch with the Burrow Strike either. They're trying everything they can to get this Bounty Hunter, but he steps smartly over here in the corner. He's very low. Got away with about 60 life. Trying to earn up. No way. Did he see him? Stuns. catches him, but it's not enough. He earns himself. Now Nyx is forced to run away as he's getting sidetracked. The rest of Dire
Radiant's top
making the
tower
push
has
in.
fallen.
They've managed to take out the Magnus, by the way. Bounty Hunter's still hanging down there. He's healing up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Swap again available. He's got that Agnum Scepter, so he's got it. He's got it all the time. Bottom lane Ghost. Putting attention towards this tier 2 on the bottom. They want to build an extra gold. They're trying to run it back or use anything they can get.
Radiant's bottom tower
Attention toward
has
the
fallen.
bottom lane. Now Demolition Panda moving in. They don't have the vision to see him. Meanwhile, Weaver actually taken out by the Tusk. I'm actually really curious to see how that happens. So we'll take advantage and roll back the clock and see what went down here in your top lane as a bull heading through. He's got the Sakuchi. Sniper has a little bit of damage now, so you got to be careful. He's trying to man up. He's trying to go on Sniper, but Tusk runs in, and they burst him down before he can even get the time lapse off. Nice assistance there. Out by Cronus to help out the Sniper. Meanwhile, your bottom lane, Dire might be forced to pull back here, and they do. It looks like Brisleback running right away. Demolition Panda hanging out. Sees them on the run. They might try to hunt them down here. Meanwhile, the other Dire squad managed to get the tier 2 in the top, bringing that extra gold. And the Radiant will hand over the kill. Not only did they hand over the Weaver, they handed over the top tower as well. So Dire very happy to take that. And now, attention on the Roche. Starting to go up and bring down the mana. They get him, no problem. Aegis handed over to the Bristleback, so he is going to be a tough cookie to crack. 3.3k life. Building towards the Assault Kyrios, which will help with their push even more. All that extra armor, not only for himself, but for his colleagues. Plus the bonus attack speed doesn't hurt too much either. Demolition Panda. Unable, he hasn't really got so much since his ultimate orb. 2k life. Does have to hold it for the buyback. As you can see, if they do have to do the buyback, they do have Nyx, no longer Sand King. Looks like Sand King made an investment instead in something else. He has his Agnum Scepter. He wants to go for the big combo, which could be, you know, a deciding factor. If the Radiant team managed to pull off the big one, Rum in, get the big RP on Magnus. Magnus skewers him back, goes into the Sand King epicenter. They have the swap to kind of isolate anyone if needed. And plus, the right-click damage of the Weaver, nearly getting that MKB, doesn't hurt too much either. But they can't get caught out here. Radiant team, if they get scouted out here and, you know, sacrifice it over, it's going to be a lot harder. Because meanwhile, they have to deal with the Sniper, who is getting farmed slowly but surely. He gets more and more of a factor in this game. And meanwhile, he still doesn't have any sort of escape mechanism to get out of any sort of trouble. He is hanging out with his team now. He's playing very closely with them, and he's doing his job, sitting in the back, laying out the heavy damage. And they just don't know. He's just so little and out of the way. They're so focused on getting the Wombo combo, they won't see Sniper pelting at him, possibly stopping him from blinking away or skewering successfully with that bash. He's got the Demon Edge. He's going right for the Daedalus. Meanwhile, Bleachy, look at that. Mithril Hammer. Is this going to be more minus armor? Perhaps maybe just a BKB? Abel moving in. Got to be careful here. No vision down just yet. There it is. Sentry down by your Radiant team. And for the Dire. They're going to take out the Sentry real quick. Nope, they sacrifice their own. Got to be careful here. Nyx Assassin eats the Assassinate. It's trying to run away. Ghost doing his job. Runs right into the fight. Oh no. Bit of a misplay here. They don't know where to focus. Lich throws out the ultimate. They take out the Weaver. That's a big hit right there as he has no buyback available. Dire team are going to get a free Rax right here. They sure are. Vengeful on the backdrop. Same with Magnus. He has an RP still, though. They get the tower. Now they're looking to take the Rax. They got pretty hard hits here. They take apart VS like nothing. Now, Rax ripped apart. Unfortunately, your Radiant team unable to get together. They were too put off. Ghost did a great job. He ran right in, and with the quill spreading out, Radiant were unable to blink in and get it going, and they were just so caught off. They couldn't even synergize enough to make the fight happen the way they wanted. Now that's going to be 2 sets of Rex. They still can go for 3. Weaver's down for another 35 seconds. Only 2 are up. It is the Magnus. He still has RP, but he can't even... Maybe he'll hold it and try to do a big fountain kill, but that's 3 sets of racks. That game went disastrous so quickly for the Radiant team. Well, props to Dyer to holding it out, getting the pickoff needed, taking advantage of that track gold. And big props there to Brisleback. Ghost, I would say, is your MVP of the replay. Able to tank up successfully. Oh, here we go. Wombo combo. Woo! Gets down 3. But ends up dying to the sniper in the backdrop. But here we go. Demolition Panda steps in, gets him apart. Back by the Tusk. Ghost trying to man up here. Wow. Radiant team managed to pick him off, but they got to deal with mega creeps here. Is there any way they're going to be able to take it back to him? There goes the Aegis. They managed to take down Bristle once, but now they got the hard job of trying to do it again. Ghost, not even at half-life yet. With all this damage, he's trying to pop out the quills. Swap back to save Demolition Panda, but nope, Ghost takes out 1. This boy is unkillable! As Tush shows right back up. Big Walrus Punch. They slow down the law, and now Ghost sets his sights on him, and that's why he is your MVP. Ghost, unstoppable with the double kill. They go for the shrine to finish things up, and that should be it. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching that. That was casted by me here, Kotlguy, over at twitch.tv/Kotlguy. I want to thank very much Grinning Caterpillar for a great replay submission. It did indeed have everything he said. Good coordinated comeback, a lot of frustration, some good Magnus RPs, and Brisleback did a fantastic job tanking up and laying out the quill damage on the enemy team, putting him in a bit of a bind. So I want to thank you very much for tuning in on that. We'll go ahead and step off a bit, throw on some jams, and we'll see where we can take it from there. So if you haven't already, please do me the favor and follow me here on twitch.tv, and you can also check me out on my Twitter, which is found right down there at the bottom right at Kotlguy.